We are getting ready for the next Farmers Branch City Council meeting set for 6 p.m. on Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is Council Countdown on FBTV. And hello again, everyone. I'm Jeff Brady. During the next few minutes, we're going to review the upcoming City Council agenda for the second meeting in the month of June. So first, after a report on study session, members of the council will consider 8 separate items on the consent portion of the agenda. Agenda item I.1 is to consider approving the minutes for the City Council regular meeting held June 1st. Agenda item I.2 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-082 for a detailed site plan of an office building on an approximate 3.35 acre lot located at 13998 Diplomat Drive. Now, the applicant in this case, Derek Dizon with Merriman Anderson Architects, is requesting approval of a detailed site plan for a 12,500 square foot single-story office building located at the southeast corner of Diplomat Drive and Valwood Parkway. Now, the subject property is currently vacant and is located in the Planned Development District number 22 zoning district, which does allow for the proposed use. At the May 24th Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, this request for the detailed site plan was considered and it was approved unanimously. City Administration recommends approving this resolution number 2021-082. Agenda item I.3 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-084, authorizing an economic development incentive agreement pursuant to the Commercial Facade Grant Program for 14590 Midway Road. Now, back in 2012, a commercial facade revitalization program was developed and funded to encourage property owners in Farmers Branch to enhance the publicly viewed areas of their buildings. The program is set up as a single payment reimbursement to property owners per building or business. Facade grants are available with a minimum project value of $2,000 and a maximum reimbursement of $50,000 per grant unless otherwise approved by City Council. Since the program's inception, 20 grants have been approved. Midway Asset Partners, LLC, has applied for the Commercial Facade Revitalization Grant for the property located at 14590 Midway Road. Now, the proposed facade improvements include new exterior paint, removal of stone facade and metal porch awning and columns, and the addition of exterior stucco. The total facade only portion of this project is expected to cost approximately $74,022. So in keeping with program approvals, grants have been awarded at 10% of the project value, which in this case would be $7,402.20. And City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2021-084. And agenda item I.4 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3687, amending ordinance number 3595 of the city's Code of Ordinances, Chapter 86, Utilities, Article 7, Municipal Drainage Utility System, Stormwater Drainage Requirements, it's a mouthful, adopting an updated storm drainage design manual and related regulations. Okay, so the background on this is that in September of 2019, City Council adopted a storm drainage design manual under that ordinance number 3595. Now, this manual set the design criteria for runoff coefficients and rainfall intensities required for drainage facilities for all private and public development projects in the city. The approval of this ordinance was planned to be a 2-step process. Step 1 was to establish storm drainage criteria for all projects in order to comply with HB 3167. And then step 2 was, upon completion of the Freeze and Nichols detention study, to amend the storm drainage manual for the purposes of requiring detention and to assure compliance with the updated municipal separate storm sewer system program. Detention, by the way, refers to the temporary storage of water in a basin that is normally dry. The currently adopted Storm Drainage Design Manual was established to assist with the city's procedure relative to storm water discharge for new development, redevelopment, and creek improvements. This manual sets the design criteria such as runoff coefficients and rainfall intensities required for the design of drainage facilities. Now, the proposed storm drainage design manual updates the overall structure and layout of the existing manual. City administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3687. Agenda item I.5 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3689 to amend the Code of Ordinances Appendix A fee schedule by amending Chapter 18, Section 18-70, Chapter 26, Section 26-154, and Chapter 34, Section 34-354. Our city staff periodically reviews fees to identify service revenue gaps and outdated fees. Ordinance number 3689 provides staff recommendations for new fees and some fee removals associated with the operations of the community services and sustainability and public health departments. Our city administration recommends adopting this ordinance number 3687. Agenda item I.6 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3690, amending Chapter 34, Article 8, to update regulations for swimming pools, spa, and public interactive water features. The background on this is the Texas Department of State Health Services periodically amends the swimming pools and spa rules for the state. The intent of the rules is to provide construction, sanitation, and operational requirements for the public pools, spas, and public interactive water features in accordance with the good public health engineering practices intended to protect the health and safety of all users. By adopting this updated set of rules, Farmers Branch will stay current with pool regulations in the state of Texas and continue to provide permit holders with clear guidance and a regulatory framework that is consistent with other municipalities across the state. This ordinance also addresses a revised fee schedule, and City Administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3690. Agenda item I.7 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3691, amending the 2020 National Electrical Code with amendments. The National Electrical Code is revised every 3 years to provide safeguards for people and property from hazards arising from the use of electricity. The city intends to adopt the 2020 version of this code as it is the most recent version and it has been adopted by the state as its electrical code standard. City Administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3691. And agenda item I.8 is to consider annual board and commission appointments for the city. The City Council conducts annual board and commission appointments to fill term vacancies. The City Secretary's office advertised throughout the community and posted signage in each City Council district to encourage residents to volunteer on a board or a commission of their preference. 72 applications were received to fill 45 vacancies, in addition to 10 various appointments by official capacity. The City Council met June 9th and reviewed all of the applications, even viewed video recordings of new applicants, and created a slate list. So the City Council will consider approving the slate list to appoint members to fill these annual vacancies. And that is it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items coming up before the Council in their regular agenda. Agenda item J1 is to consider a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3688 for a specific use permit and associated detailed site plan for an auto truck leasing or rental business with outdoor storage on an approximately 2.23 acre property located at 13210 Senlac Drive. Agenda item K.1 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-072 authorizing a contract with Sea Green Scaping for construction of a wide sidewalk and sharrows on B Street and Squire Place and pedestrian crossings at Valley View Lane and Tomfield Road. Agenda item K.2 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-074 authorizing a contract with Iron T Construction, Inc. for construction of the Farmers Branch Creek Erosion Repair Reach 1 project. And agenda item K.3 is to consider approving resolution number 2021-075 authorizing a contract with Stoic Civil Construction, Inc. for Farmers Branch Creek Erosion Repair Reach 3 project. And as you know, in addition, the Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene as usual into regular session to take any necessary action. For more information on any of these items or the full agenda, you can log on to farmersbranchtx.gov, and that'll do it for the June 15th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Spectrum Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This meeting will also be streamed live on Vimeo and on YouTube. This particular program, the Council Countdown, will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all City Council meeting replays right here on FBTV, and that replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. In the meantime, the June 15th meeting of the City Council is scheduled to start at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening at Farmers Branch City Hall. Please note that all meetings are subject to change, so check with the city's website for updates or call City Hall at 972-247-3131 for more information. Until then, I'm Jeff Brady. You are watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV, and please stay with us.